everybody, and welcome to, I can't remember what day it is. Is it day 4 or day 5 of TEACHmas? Let's do it like this. Hello everybody, and welcome to day 4 of TEACHmas. Okay. Hello everybody, and welcome to day 5 of TEACHmas. So today is a little bit different. I'm not sat on board a pony. There is a pony in here starting to work in, and we are going to show you a exercise that I do quite regularly with a lot of my teaching clients. So warming up behind me is Gracie. She's riding Maggie, who's just had a fresh clip. Gracie I have been teaching for the last 2 years, we think, and is a fabulous little jockey. She comes and helps me out quite regularly if we need to take 2 horses out and about, and she has very kindly offered to be guinea pig for this exercise. Today's exercise we're working through is one that I do quite regularly when I'm teaching, and it is an exercise on riding accurately. So it's important whether you're jumping or schooling or doing a dressage test, but it is particularly important in the dressage test to get your higher marks. So what I've set up here is my regular setup for how to ride a good circle. Now that sounds like the most simple thing ever, but you wouldn't believe how many people bodge their circles and lose so many marks in their dressage test for it. So what I've got set up is some poles and cones. These are my best friend when I'm teaching, and it means they're nice and safe. If the horses tread on them, they just get squashed and whatnot. You can get them dead cheap. They're just like sports cones, I think. I inherited these years ago. So I've set up 4 quadrants of the circle. So this is going to be a 20-meter circle. So if you're in a 20 by 40 arena, your 20-meter circle should come up halfway up the arena. So then there is 4 touch points of your circle. It should begin at, if we're doing it at one end, A or C. So we're doing it at the A end of my arena. And then there is a touch point as you go round to go through and make sure that your circle is the right size. So you then need to go 10 meters up the arena for your following touch point. So if we were on the right lane, we'd go through the touch point at A, which is where I've put a cone. There is then a touch point that should be just after K. So your gap between K and E, or F and B, is 14 meters on a 20 by 40 arena. So you're 6 meters in from the track, so a further 4 meters in is 10 meters up the arena. So that is where your touch point is, so that you're going halfway around the circle. You then need your next touch point to be at X, which is near where we're stood. And I've put a square of cones out so that we can ride through it in a variety of directions. Then your next touch point is 4 meters before F, and you want to touch the track there. And then you will finish your circle over at A and touch at that touch point again. To show the beginning and the end of your circle, you need to use your corners. So that's where the poles come in. When you're not on a circle and you're riding a square turn, you want to go outside the pole. That shows you are clearly in the corner. When you're on a circle, circles do not have any right angles in them, so you do not want to ride into the corner. So you go inside the pole and then reach your touch point. So it is a matter of being precise to the finer detail. We then have the opportunity for a turn left, turn right at E and B. If you were to be riding a square turn, you would want to go around the first pole and get a nice straight line to go over X. But if we're on the circle, we go inside the pole. So Gracie's now going to show us how we do it. So you've done a lovely job warming Maggie up. So with the circle, we want to start at A, go past the green cone, then inside the first pole. Then you go outside the blue cone, then inside the next pole, so it's still on the curve. That's it, perfect. Then we touch at X, then inside the blue pole. Excellent. Through the blue cone, inside the blue pole. Excellent. And then finish at A and use your corner to finish. Perfect. So that there just shows the exact line that is easier to be riding for a circle to get you the higher marks. So Gracie, when you're ready, when you reach E, I would like you to turn left, and at B turn right. So for the square turn, you will go outside the pole there to get your square turn. That's it. Support with the outside aids. Then looking round to the right for your square turn right. Beautiful. And you can just see there how much difference there is from that curving turn on the circle. Pop onto a circle here at A, and now you can look from cone to cone. That keeps you looking up and around. Just think, carry your hands with your thumbs on top. There you go, good girl. Keep looking cone to cone, support with the outside aids. So there, we've just had a blip and got outside a pole. It's all right, this is why we do it. Good, stay on the circle now. Good, look cone to cone. There's no corners on a circle, so we go inside these poles. And I've made it quite hard. It's quite an extreme difference, but it makes it easy when you come to riding it actually within a test. Good, and finish your circle at A. Beautifully done. Super. At E, you're going to turn right. B, you're going to turn left with square turns, outside aid support. Good. And then change your diagonal, look the new way. Very good. Super, and then we'll come round to the circle again at A. Good. So does that make sense where your circle line needs to be? Yeah, good. So it's quite a difference so that we're not riding the square turn. And now that you're riding just your shape, she's coming even more through. Good. At A, circle left, looking round. Keep the energy. Good. Think where your touch points are on the circle. It was, that's fine. And that's why I put out these markers so that you can practice it. Because otherwise it's very easy to fall into a habit and go too narrow in one spot and kill my cone, or too wide in another. Good. So look for those red cones. Oh, we're doing a smaller circle everywhere. Look for the blue one. That's it. Now push her out with a leg yield with your inside leg. There. Good. Now get to that track with that blue one. Good. Bring her in with your outside leg. Good. And then if you need to just nudge her sideways, she'll do that for you. Good. Now a little leg yield out to this blue one. Good. And then we're reaching your touch points. One more circle. Good. Super. Keep looking. Touch point to touch point. Good. Excellent. Super. Keep looking round. So on the circle there, imagine your touch point just after that M marker. Now you've got a touch point at X. As you go through X, you do a straight line, change your bend, and this way. Perfect. Good. Carry your thumbs on top, grow tall in your body. There you go. Excellent. Good. Stay on the circle, and then we'll change the bend and change circle once you go over X. Good. And this exercise is just great because you can work through it by yourself and think, right, where do I need to ride? Yeah, well corrected. We nearly didn't, but you got it. Good. At E, turn right, B, turn right, and ride a square, yeah? Good. So this is all exercises that you can do when you've set this exercise up at home. Good girl. It's got 4 poles total and a few cones, but you don't have to use cones. Good. So now we're feeling straight line and turn, and it's again just helping Maggie work uphill and work through to the bridle. Good. Super. And then start your circle, Gracie, at X. So square turn here, then go inside the pole at the next bit. Good. And when you're ready and comfortable, pop her up to canter. I'll move that green cone because it's blown, hasn't it? So just think, go sitting, inside leg on the girth, outside leg behind the girth, and she'll bounce up. Good. Eyes up from you, thumbs on top. You can shorten your reins a little if you need. Good. Well done, Groom. She's a lot less wayward than last time you rode her. You've got her much more contained. Got stronger. Good. So again, you're just feeling riding each stride round on the circle. So you're going to ride large down outside the blue pole at the K corner, then start your circle at A. Good. Round on your circle, looking point to point, thumbs on top. Good girl. Well done. And then at A, you're going to finish your circle and you're going to go into the corner at A. Ooh, she says. Good. Look up and round the corner. Beautiful. Good. And then when you're ready, forwards to trot. Good. Then at E, turn left, and at X, halt. be planning, have your outside aids, think grow tall, deep breath when you want your halt, squeezing with your knee and thigh, and a little rein aid to finish it off. Good. She's quite hot, sharp for that transit. Oh, very square. Lovely. Good. And then we'll trot on and turn right. Good. Good. And we'll do one more of those. Very good. Good square riding. Oh, it's so horrible and windy. Good. Looking right. And then think, grow tall, put the aid on a little bit later because she comes quick. She's sharp to it. Good. And then give her a pat and she can have a walk while I put some poles out. Oh, it's getting windier. I swear. Shall we shield this? This is a good way to talk, isn't it? Okay, so Gracie now knows how to ride the perfect circle. She is an expert at it. So I've just been really mean and just put up some jumps on a circle. So we've moved the circle up a little bit so it's in the middle of the arena. This is an exercise I first saw Laura Collett's doing, and it's a really, really fantastic exercise, but it is incredibly difficult, and we are being incredibly horrible to Gracie because Maggie is only on her way back into jumping right now. So jumping is so exciting for Maggie. So we'll see how we go. We start from the poles, and we actually start by working around the wings initially to make sure she's soft and supple. Obviously she's already warmed up, so we can get right into doing some smaller circles. So Gracie, if you go forwards to trot, you can do this in walk as well, but let's crack on. Forwards to trot, and we're going to do a 10-meter circle around your wings. So you can start at the C one. I don't mind if you come inside or outside, Mum. Look up and round on your circle so you know where you're going. That's it. Good. And support with the outside aid. Beautiful. Lovely. And then when you reach E, you're going to do the same. So you're going to have to plan this circle because I've left you a booby trap of some poles. So it might have to be a 15-meter and go around the back of us. Good. Look up and round. Good. Feel release with that inside rein so you're not just pulling around on it. There you go. Good. Because she will just lean on that left rein if she gets an opportunity. It is her less straight way. Good. And then at A, you're going to do a half 10-meter circle back on yourself, like a mini serpentine turn, and then change the rein. So go straight after the loop. That's it, and turn right afterwards. That's it. Good. And then onto a 10-meter circle round the C pole. And this is a really great way just to soften the horses round the inside leg. Check which way they're feeling straighter. Good. Support with the outside rein and really get their bodies warmed up, ready to work. So if you have a horse leaning on one rein, the best thing to do is actually to release that rein, and then they have to sit up and hold themselves. Good. Super. Okay, Gru, I'm going to be mean. Go pop over one of the poles. Any at your shoes, and then go round the next pole. Lovely. Maggie thinks this is so very exciting now. Good. Then add another pole in. Try and just maintain the stride length. Better. Lovely. Good. Super. Good. And this is a hard exercise because it comes up fast. If you've got a bigger arena, I suggest making a bigger circle. Good. 3 this time, Gru. But we are working with what we've got. Good. So look to your next. So we do that. Maggie says this is so fun. So 3 in a row. Already look to your next. Outside aid turns. Good. Well done. Super. So the real key with this exercise is to make sure that you are looking to the next pole when you're already doing one pole. So your eyes there. Good. Well done. What that does is it turns your body and it puts the turning aids on. Good. Good. And the aim eventually, finish after this. Good. Good. Whoop. Yeah, well done. And then finish after this one. Ooh, there you go. Well done. Good. And then we'll change the rein and we'll go the other way. The aim will be eventually to get the same number of strides in each quadrant. but you do need a horse that's going to be helping you out for that, and we knew that today Maggie probably wouldn't help out too much because it's far too exciting to have a jump in the way. Good. So when you're ready, pop up to canter, do a pole. If you feel like you can do several, do it. If it feels a bit wayward, dodge one. Good. Yeah. Good. So already looking to your next one if she feels good. Yeah, good. 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 That's all right. Eyes up and ahead. And we don't care what stride you meet it on. This is Maggie's job to actually start assessing her stride. After this, go round the next. Good. And then she can have a pull up. Oh, beautiful flying change, Maggie. Good. Well done, Gracie. Okay then, Gru. Let's build this up. So when you're ready, forwards to the canter, and you'll just pop over your one on its own. And then what you can do is like carry on in a straight line away from it. She's going to be quite forwards after it, knowing Maggie. Carry on in a straight line away from it, and then do a small circle around the pole afterwards. So like at C. Good. So you don't worry about your stride. You worry about sitting in balance, having your eyes up and ahead, and keeping her as straight as you can. Yeah, lovely. Good. And then pop onto that circle, and you can do a canter trot canter to change her lead. She's about to do a change. There you go. Good, lovely. Super. And once more like that. She does have a preference of landing on the left lead, so don't worry. She'll probably do that until we're actually on the circle. Good. Look after that canter, and we'll do exactly the same with the circle after the jump. Sit in balance, eyes ahead. Lovely shot. Good. Do your circle with your lead change. Canter, you know. Good. And then pop over your other one that I've just put up. Good. And then we'll do a circle at the A as well. Eyes ahead. Lovely. That's good. That was a nice pop. I like it when she gets to the base of them. Just watch out for my booby trap poles. Might have to come around the back of those. Good. And this time round, pop over your pole at E, and then turn and go over your next pole on the circle. That's right. Do the one at B, and then go over the A pole as well. Good. So looking to your next pole already. That's it. Turn with the outside eights. Lovely. Excellent. Outside rein turns. Yeah. All ready to look to your jump. Look to your jump. Look to your pole now. Good. Now look to your jump. Good girl. Now go straight after. Good. Give her a trot and a pat. Well done. We'll do a little bit the other way. Good. Eyes up. Good. Start with your jump at B and just pop over that, and then a circle at C like we did on the other rein. Lovely. That's a bit better. A bit more civilized. Look around the other circle. Good. Feel release if you need to. Good. Look after the outside eights and pop over your E jump. Yeah, good shot. Good. Circle at A. I'll go move in so you don't run me over. And then go jump at B, pole at C, jump at E. So be planning and looking early. Look to your pole. That's all right. Good. Body up. Woohoo! Off she goes. Good. Super. Have a little moment to gather her together. And we'll just shorten your reins just a tad, because where we've ended up with her is with slightly longer reins, and to make up for the longer reins, your hands have ended up by your saddle, and then that just closes everything down and hunches you up a little bit. So if you shorten your reins, you can then sit up a little bit straighter. Good. Let's do a whole circle. Well done. Wherever you like. Up to you. Yeah. So I'd even go shorter again with your reins. That's it. Carry your thumbs on top. Good. So, already looking. Look, eyes. Good. 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 Yeah, that's all right. She nearly took one out. Good girl. That's it. And then over this one that's fine. I was going to say this one to finish, but that's fine. Okay, and we're going to put the other two up. When you're ready, have just a walk for a moment. She was so clever there. I saw her go to take off and then she put her feet down, but she didn't look jolty with it. It will have felt jolty to you, but like it just looked fairy-like to her. Pick her up, and then you're going to pick where you want to start and do a whole circle, so 4 jumps, and then like come off the circle and finish sort of thing. Good, so think of your body and the length of your reins. That's it. Great with your lower leg. Looking up and round to your next one. Eyes, good. Eyes, good. That's it. This is the key. Eyes, good. Woohoo, good. Give her a pat. Well done. Super. So Maggie's gone from being quite wayward to much less wayward and actually listening and turning. Very well ridden. Change the rein. Let's go the other way. Good. Then when you're ready, forward canter, do the 4 poles. This is an exercise we keep the jumps really small because it's really, really hard, as Gracie will tell you. So already looking. It's all right. That's where you want to be looking before you've taken off, especially with Maggie, because you don't quite ever know where you're going to take off, whether it's going to be very close or very far away. Good. So once you're straight and she's spotted the jump, you look to your next one. Better. Good. Now already looking. Good. This means that you sit up and are ready to look and steer. Much better. Good. Give her a pat. Super. Okay, so when you're ready, just change her lead. I notice she changes her lead as soon as she knows she's not on the circle again. So you're now going to go large. You're going to go past C, large, and you're going to do a little loop back on yourself, like you're doing a serpentine turn to change the rein, and pop over the pole as you do so. Good. So you look already like you're already on your circle. Your left leg brings her round. Now you look for your new turn. Good, that's super. She just accelerated a little off the turn. Good, so now just steady. And you're going to do the same again from C. And you're going to then pop over that one to change the rein, but then pop over the jump at B as well onto your circle. Good, so already looking. Don't let her accelerate, just have your leg hugging. Now look to your next pole. Good. Now your next one. Good. Now your next one. Good. Whoa. Good, well done, super. And now at C, do a circle if you need to. Pop in a circle somewhere up here. Do your C turn to the jump and then turn left and jump the one at E and the one at A. Good, well done. So already planning and looking. Outside leg brings around. As soon as you're straight, you look to your next one. Good, body up. Now look to your next. Good, steady. Yes, well done. Give her a pat. Good, and just let her stretch long and low and give her stretches when she does. Good girl. So the thing with that exercise is it doesn't let you dwell on the jump that you've just jumped. You've got to carry on planning on riding the next one. You have to turn off your outside aids, else you'll never make it because you get too much neck bend. And you have to get your bottom back in the saddle instantly after you land, because there is not time otherwise to make the turn. And you have to be looking before you jump. So that's what's really useful about the exercise. Okay then, we didn't let Gracie introduce herself at the start, but I've just stuck a microphone on her now because she's been such a good sport letting me use her as a guinea pig and putting up with a very excited Maggie. How did you find that?
It was really good. It's hard, but you can see that it'll help any horse really, especially my youngster at home.
Yes, definitely. You should definitely do that on him at home. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and a massive thank you for Gracie for being guinea pig. We will be back again for another day of TEACHmas, so please make sure to like, subscribe, leave us a comment if you fancy like being nice, and we will catch you later. Good girl.
Good girl, Maggie.
Let's go for a walk. Oh, I really enjoyed that.
I had so much fun.